So this is probably gonna start out exactly like my last dark trap beat tutorial and do a 1 and a 5th, but I kind of want it to yeah, I want it to be like fast like this, and then I'll switch out the sound for like a bell or string or something. But okay, good start. Let's hit Option R to randomize these. Let's maybe pitch them up an octave. Let's bring in FL keys because you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go down to D sharp 2, lay down some bass notes. I want to get rid of these ones and extend these. Let's hear what this sounds like. So that's already a cool start. Let me explain what I did here, just real quick. All right, so let's get rid of all this. So right here, it's just a power chord. It's the 1 and the 5th. It can be a major or a minor chord. I'm making a minor chord by adding this note, and I'm just arpeggiating it. So that's all I did there. The reason I put these notes down here is because when you play with notes that are only one away from each other, it adds a lot of tension to your beat, and tension can help make a beat sound dark. So if you're trying to make dark beats, make your melody like literally just using 2 notes in the keyboard or like 3 notes in the scale, and it'll sound dark, trust me. But yeah, let's hear this again. So let's push that back up to where it was. Let's go into Omnisphere and grab a Growler Moog sub bass. Synth, not synth long. Sort by ratings because this one's at the top. And let's just lay down our bass notes on the root note of our melody, which in this case is D sharp. So let's go into Nexus. Do not sleep on Nexus in 2023. Like, I know there's better VSTs out there, but Nexus sounds are not like, they're still good. They're not played out yet. Don't listen to people. That was a bad example because I would probably never use that sound. So what I'm really doing is I'm just trying to find like an ambient dark sound that I can copy the melody into. So that could be cool, especially if it's pitched up more. Like, and now what we can do is go back into Nexus and grab some strings. A sound selection tip for these types of beats, use, I don't want to say dark sounding synths because it's kind of like an oxymoron. Like, for dark beats, use dark sounding synth, but like, yeah, just play around with your sounds. Find something that sounds like haunted, like spooky, and use that, like a dark sounding pad. Strings are really good too. I'd say like realistic strings though. Don't use like anything that sounds like too synthetic. And pianos, yeah, like really those. If you make a decent melody or decent chord progression, like you can't go wrong with those 3 sounds. So let's do this. So that's cool. I'm just gonna turn this down a bit because I feel like that's really loud for you guys. Let's try pitching it up +3. So if you go up +3 semitones from D sharp minor, you will now be in F sharp minor. So sound good. Let's go into the ATL Culture kit. I use this kit a lot in my last like dark trap beat tutorials. So again, shout out Try Freeze. Let's pitch this down because I want the bell to just like sound lower, I guess. And actually, let's go down to, I know I literally just pitched up, but let's go to E minor because this is gonna sound hard. That's pretty much what the melody is gonna be. Nothing crazy. Let me explain what I did for these strings here. So the B is the 5th, and then This F sharp is this note here, which will have a lot of tension with the root note. I actually want to try pitching these down to E and just see what it sounds like. So that was mixer channel 5. Yeah, that sounds cool. This piano and this sub bass. And then the bell, which is this one. No, where's the bell at? This one. I don't think I want to use it. And let's put some, I don't want to put crystallizer on it because I feel like it already has like a lot of top end, high end. Let's play around with these. So I just turn the wet down a bit on this, because if you're ever like in a VST and you see the dry and wet, it's like another version of this, like the mix percent, like it's just the strength of the VST, like how much of the VST you want to like affect your melody. So I have it at like, let's go to like 15%. So let's do something like that. Oh shit, we need to copy this over. Copy that over, copy that over, copy that over, copy that over, and copy that over. Cool. Go to the magnet, go to 1/6 beat. If you remember from my last tutorial, I like using 1/6 beat for a lot of little rolls like that. Let's add a 1/3 step roll at the end here. Alright, what are you guys hearing on this? A snare or a clap? I'm thinking a clap. And this normal clap just sounds so good on beats like this. I might have to layer a snare like underneath it though, just to give it like a little bit more punch. I did not want to do that. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I went to 1/2 bar, so it's easier to select the region. And I'm holding control, and then I take my left mouse and I just drag that. And now I'm hitting Command B so that it copies that clap over to the same position each bar. This 808 Mafia snare. Cut itself. Attack hold, decay, sustain, release. So basically, when you're playing around with the envelope of your 808, you can turn the attack, decay, sustain, release all the way down, turn the hold all the way up, and now your 808 will only play for as long as like you draw the note. Reverse polarity. We have from this kit. So what I did for that roll right there is I went to 1/3 step, hit the paintbrush, and I just left click drag, and it created a roll. Now what I'm doing is I'm selecting all my drums. I'm hitting Command L to quickly assign them to mixer tracks. I'm gonna bring that down. I think I realized why it's kind of not hitting the way I want to, because I didn't do anything to the master. So let's put that. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy already. So let's do clap. Drag all of these. Let's bring that. Let's get rid of this because I'm not going to use that. So now we need to start arranging it. So I want to take out the 808 for the intro. I want to take out the sub bass for that. I think I just want to be like this for the intro. And let's bring a hi-hat in here. Let's bring those across. Let's bring the clap. Let's bring the rest of this in for the hook. So let's take out the kick for the first half. Let's bring this down just one little track slot so that I can keep my drums a little more organized. For FX, let's go with the alien riser. Let's drag it so that it lines up with the drop. Generic, stretch, Command L. So what I'm doing is I'm going in this Accent Essentials Sound Kit by Logan Piekelko. Shout out Logan Piekelko. And these are just a great way to spice up these types of beats. Just like, it's just all ear candy. So just find something you like. So I want to do this, like almost use this as a transition. And I know all of these are in the key of C minor because Logan Piekelko has like put it in the title. So I need to bring it up 500 cents, so that's in the key of the rest of my instruments. Let's just drag this down and let's hear this. So that sounds sick. Let's do this, but I want it to go up like that. That's cool. What I was doing is just arranging the verse. So I already know each one of these is an 8-bar pattern. My verse should be around 16 bars. So what I did is I just removed this sound from the I just removed this main sound from the verse so that it lost some of the energy that it got during the hook, and I just kept the string, the bell, and the bass notes. and then just some basic drums like the hi-hat, the clap, the 808, and the open hat. And then I just added a riser, and we're going back into the hook. So right here, I'm just gonna copy this part over so that this halftime level for the strings disappears again. So the strings don't have any halftime on them again. So let's hear what this sounds like. Okay, so that's sounding good. It's literally the same thing that I just did over here, so I know that's fine. And then for the second half, if you guys remember from my last tutorial, you want some variation in the second verse. So what I did is I pulled this sound back in, and I'm gonna use the snare, and I want this hi-hat to go like, you know what, let's just copy it like that. Let's do open hat, let's do this, and let's rise back into the hook, and let's hear what the second verse sounds like. Okay, so what I did right here is I just made a unique pattern of this and pitched it up an octave so that it would get some more energy for the second half of this verse. And then I created another, or I added like another EQ to it so that I can do this and like EQ out some of the high end so that it's like, it's not so muddy when it goes into this. So now let's hear what this sounds like. Outro, let's do this, and then let's just bring the hook back in. Let's go here, let's go into here, create automation clip, and I'm holding shift and right clicking, and that'll make sure that this dot here is the same as this entire automation clip, and then when I drag it down it just does like a gradual decrease to 0. So let's do that, and let's delete this point here because that was a mistake, and now let's do that. So let's hear this. Yeah, that's it for the beat, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was really lighthearted. Like, I was just making a beat how I normally would make a beat. I wasn't trying to put on a show or anything for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It motivates me to keep making these videos for you guys, and I want to keep making these videos for you guys. So more videos are coming, and yeah, peace.